Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire had a pretty intense ending and left many questions unanswered. One of them is what happened to Kong after the movie. Did he become the alpha of the Hollow Earth? Is he finally stronger than a Godzilla? I think so, so come with me to the end of the video if you're curious and I'll clarify all your doubts. No secrets. Welcome back to Nerds Insights, your daily nerd news channel, and before we start the video, go ahead and leave that like and subscribe to the channel to give us a boost and keep the news coming. The movie was rushed and left many questions unanswered. It's not just about Kong but also about Godzilla, the Shirmu, and the rest of humanity. In this video, I'll focus on Kong. In the final battle, after defeating Scar King, Godzilla returns to Rome and continues sleeping. Kong returns to Hollow Earth, where Scar King's lair was, along with Zuko and Titanus Shimo. It seems he went there to free all those primates from that lair, that prison created by the one who swallowed the star, our Godzilla. However, there's more going on behind this scene, so pay attention. Kong, not being a tyrant like Scar, didn't go there to control anyone but to free them and start living with his species. We must remember this detail. The whole plot, everything that happened, was because Kong was looking for more of his kind. This is exactly the beginning of the movie's plot because, as you may have noticed, Kong, in his search to find more of his kind, began setting traps for various other kaijus, various other titans that were chasing him. So it was because of one of these traps that he ended up gaining access to Scar's lair. And here we get to the answer. Now that Kong has a family, beings of the same species as him, there's no reason for him to continue his search. Remember, the initial plot was Kong seeking a family, and now he has one, not only with his adoptive son, Titanus Shirmu, but also with Shirmu and the other primates. We saw that Kong is a very loving, very gentle primate. The other primates liked him. So Kong now has a group to live with, so there's no longer the plot of Kong seeking a family, which has been developing since 2021 with Godzilla vs. Kong. So probably Kong will find a home and stay there, not in the lair but probably somewhere with many trees and Hollow Earth. Do you remember when I said that Kong would probably be stronger than Godzilla? This isn't just my idea. Let's remember the complete scene of their fight in Egypt. Indeed, Godzilla almost killed Kong, but it was because Kong didn't want to fight Godzilla. Kong was just backing off. Then he tried to kind of knock out Godzilla in a scene there, like Iron Man against Hulk in Avengers Age of Ultron, and then he wanted to drag him to Hollow Earth to ask for his help. Meanwhile, Godzilla really wanted to wipe out Kong's race, and we can see that the gauntlet gave Kong such absurd power that even when Godzilla bit him, he didn't feel a thing. Godzilla also noticed the way Kong was, and Kong really, if he had continued attacking Godzilla in that way, would have defeated him. So I believe that today, Kong, along with the axe and the gauntlet, has enough power to face Godzilla, if not equally then even greater. I know it's hard for us to decide this once and for all, because I believe we also haven't seen Godzilla pink in his maximum form, at the height of his power, using everything he has, but if we consider what we saw in the movie, in addition to more feats, because he had more screen time than Godzilla, Kong during the fight seemed even more superior to Godzilla. Even though Godzilla almost killed Kong, Kong also almost killed Godzilla, if he wanted to. But hey, did you catch anything at the end of this movie that I didn't see? Comment here for us. Of course, subscribe to the channel with the bell activated, because that way the news comes out and you receive them in the palm of your hand. See you later, alligator.